Today for the SIE exam, we are going to cover customer account types, focusing specifically on individual and joint accounts. Understanding the nuances between these account structures is crucial because the exam will test your knowledge on ownership rights, especially what happens when an account owner dies. Let's start with the most straightforward type, which is the individual account. As the name implies, this account is owned by one person. That single individual has all the rights to the assets, makes all the investment decisions, and is the only one who can transact in the account. When this individual passes away, the assets in the account become part of their estate and are distributed according to their will or state law through the probate process. Now let's move on to joint accounts, where two or more people own the assets. The SIE exam wants you to know the two primary forms, which are joint tenants with rights of survivorship, often abbreviated as JTWROS, and tenants in common. A JTWROS account is most common for married couples. In this setup, all owners have an equal and undivided interest in the account. The key feature to remember here is the right of survivorship. If one of the account owners dies, their share automatically passes directly to the surviving owner or owners. The assets do not go through probate, which is a major advantage. For example, if a husband and wife have a JTWROS account and the husband passes away, the wife immediately becomes the sole owner of all the assets in that account. The exam will often test this by presenting a scenario and asking about the disposition of the assets. Now let's contrast this with a tenants in common account. This structure is often used by business partners or individuals who want to maintain separate ownership shares. In a tenants in common account, each owner has a specific fractional interest. For instance, one owner might have a 60% interest and the other a 40% interest. Unlike JTWROS, there is no right of survivorship. When an owner of a tenants in common account dies, their portion of the account does not go to the other account holders. Instead, it is passed on to their designated beneficiary or becomes part of their estate. So, if two business partners have a tenants in common account and one dies, that person's share will go to whomever is named in their will, not to the surviving business partner. A common trap on the exam is confusing these two. They might give you a question where two unmarried siblings open an account and ask what happens if one dies. You need to know which type of account it is to answer correctly. To help you remember the difference, here's a simple mental shortcut. For JTWROS, think joint tenants with right of survivorship means the survivor gets the whole thing. The assets survive the death of one owner and stay with the other. For tenants in common, think the assets are coming with me to my estate. My share goes where I designate, not automatically to the other tenants. So when you see these questions, first identify the account type and then remember this key difference in how assets are handled after death. That will be the key to getting these questions right.